Hi guys, this is Kaede Kisaragi watches Star Wars, The Mandalorian. I don't have a lightsaber yet. And I already did this joke last time, sorry. sorry. So yeah, I decided to do a little double this week because I already covered my other reaction series earlier than usual this week. So since the Mandalorian series is already finished, at least the first season, so why not speed it up a little bit so I can get to watching more things and you guys can see more reactions in one day. So for that reason, we are going to be watching on this video the third episode of Star Wars The Mandalorian, The Sin. Let's see it. We're having a flashback to the first episode again. And now here comes the parts of the second episode. Emphasizing how they did not want the child alive if it was too hard to bring it alive. And it could be paid for a smaller fee. Either the guy doesn't want to pay the big fee, or he really doesn't care the child is alive or not. Maybe it wants the child dead. We don't know that. Actually, we do know that, because the scientist that wanted to study the child certainly did not seem like it knew about the bring it dead. So let's see then what is going to happen on this episode. Also, was the knife blade trembling, vibrating? Like, was it a vibroblade? I know those are very common on Star Wars verse. I mean, we see them all the time on the Knights of the Old Republic games. The vibroblades are used before we become Jedi and start using lightsabers. Star Wars The Mandalorian. And we are back from the hyper jump. And the child's awake again. So adorable how he keeps looking at the cool, colorful buttons. He wants to press the buttons. He wants to press the buttons. He's gonna jump out of the crib and it's gonna press the buttons. It's so adorable how he climbs out. How he climbs out. Directly to the client. Hey, don't eat that. It just picks it up like it's a sack of potatoes. It's a very different child, isn't it? It hasn't cried so far. So what is the client going to do with the child? It's so weird how we keep saying the Mandalorian, the child, the farmer, the client. It's like we are playing the pronoun game. Let's hope nobody strips the ship again. A lot of wind. Is everybody staring at the child? Or staring at the Mandalorian? Who is that tiny person there? Wearing a spacesuit. I like the design for this village. Like the rocks are spilling over the front of the houses, indicating they built the houses into the rocks instead of out of them. That was quick. We are already back to the client. Like nothing happened. Hmm? Easy. You take it easy. You really want to take that tone with the Mandalorian, my friend? Stop bugging the child. But why did you order the other droids to kill the child instead of bringing it to life? Wow, that's a lot of the alloy. My, that's a lot. Yeah, he cried. So what are you going to do with it? I don't like how quickly the guards entered the room. If the steel is easier to find, then maybe you should tell us where to find, and then we don't need you, asshole. But yeah, simple as that, the child's gone. What now? More roasted salacious crumb, and that is awesome. I see a Twi'lek there. Is it a boy or a girl? I think it's a girl. Ooh, more Mandalorians. A lot of them. Here it is, the payload. Wait, why are there more Mandalorians arriving? Oh, he's being shamed because he took the job from an imperial guy. Don't touch the helmet. That is a vibroblade. Children, are we done? So I know that there's been a bit of there's been a bit of a discussion online about for what? Whistling birds. So there's been a bit of some polemic, some polemic. Sorry, I'm trying to think in Portuguese and speak in English. It's problematic. But there's been some discussion online about the fact that they changed the Mandalorian culture from what the extended universe established as it was. Ooh. So whistling birds are a weapon. And it goes inside the bracelets. Okay, got it. Frankly, I don't mind this because it gives some identity to the Mandalorians for people who have not seen the extended universe. And as we know, the extended universe not always gets fully adapted into the new Disney lore. I mean, just look at the Solo children, which was only one child in the Disney continuity. But the legends continuity still exists. So if you don't like the new Mandalorians, ooh, all those soldiers attacking his home world are droids. Is he a native Mandalorian or is he someone who joined the Mandalorian way of life? The way that they are discussing the Mandalorian way here in this chapter kind of makes it seem like Mandalore is more than just a species, but a proper a proper religion as well. And here comes the Mandalorian and a bright new shiny armor. How long until it breaks? His design is very different from the design you remember from Boba Fett or Django. The entire hunting guild was after the child. Straight to the point. Really? Oh, it's pronounced Twi'lek. I almost thought it was supposed to be Twi'lek. Sorry. Let's see here. Another bail jumper. It's against the guild code. He does not use spites, does he? So I guess that's that. We're going straight to Karnak. Ah, the little bone. The child's the child pulled it out, remember? Hmm. I don't know. I kind of like his old busted armor more than this one. He looks too bulky as it is. And he's not gonna take this one down. He's gonna go to find out what happens to the kid. His conscience is getting the best of him. Screw the guild, screw the empire, screw the Mandalorian way. So how are you going to enter when you no longer have a paying job? They threw the stroller away. That's not a good sign. He goes to the rooftop. He picks up his rifle. And he stakes out his target. Be done with it. Who has? Who ordered to bring the child alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Cause a distraction there just to make them open the door. Where are you going? So casual how he just puts a bomb in the wall and then straight to the point. Let's see how the stormtroopers deal with some good old blaster to the head. Or to the back, because why fight clean when you are a anti-hero? Melee fighting is also very acceptable, followed by a blaster, because why not? Very Batman-like. I like it. Really? I don't think so. Where is the child? The torture droid! No, fuck no! Protected him? Why are you protecting the child? What's your deal here, man? He took the child. I don't think you're gonna live, man. Good thing his armor is very dark actually, so it doesn't allow for him being seen in dark corners, like if it was bright white. Eh, crap. See, he even busts the lights so he can hide better. Now that I think about it, there has been very few stealthy fights involving stormtroopers have in the movies and stuff. It's kind of nice. Electro rod, I think. You really want to shoot the guy who's carrying a baby? You really have no love for life, huh? He doesn't care about killing people in front of the child. The child doesn't care. The child knows it's safe. It's cooing. It's adorable. This is the room where he was talking to the guy. Place the baby down very gently. We're gonna use the... Ooh, that's all kinds of badass, and you just wasted them all to save the baby. Hot damn. That was a literal example of a Chekhov's gun. Now, what do we do with this baby? Uh-oh. Every single guild member's fob has just been activated. They all know that the Mandalorian stole the child. What's Creed's reaction? What's everybody's reaction? This is gonna be a shootout for you to get out of this wretched hive of scum and villainy. Be careful there. You're really gonna want to run as fast as you can there, Mandalorian. I think the whole city is actually after you. Every single person outside right now is a bounty hunter.
Welcome back, Mando. Now put the package down. Step aside. I'm going to my ship. Put the bounty down. Perhaps I'll bring it back. It's coming. Care about this ship and you put it on the sea. We'll discuss.
The speeder. Only hope? No, sorry, you are not Obi-Wan Kenobi. What are you going to do now? You're surrounded. There's no chance of escaping here without getting shot. There's no chance of saving the child without getting shot. Fuck it, let's shoot everything! He just threatens the droid to drive. Crap! They're above as well. This would make a killer rail sequence on a game. And there goes the droid. Watch it, Callweathers. I think he's gonna shoot you dead. That's two. There goes Greedo's love child. Hey, I see a cube from Portal there. Fire! Ran out of ammo there. What now? Just keep shooting. There's nothing to shoot at. Why are you shooting? You honestly believe you're gonna hit him if you just keep shooting at invisible targets? And what the... The Mandalorians! Holy crap! All of them! They all got jetpacks! That's awesome! There's even a guy who kind of looks like Boba Fett there. Carl Weathers, I think you better run if you want to live. Wow, even the big guy came!
Get out of here. We'll hold them all. You're going to have to relocate the Cobras. This is the way.
This is the way.
The way.
I do kind of wonder how they knew what he was hunting and what he was doing now, but it's kind of nice how one Mandalorian for all for one apparently. Uh-oh. You really want to do this? I have armor. You don't. How did you expect this was gonna end up, man? You go in alone with no armor and you point a gun at a guy who has an armor and a reason to live. And he's still alive. He was saved by the Beskar. Sweet, sweet irony there. They can fly very high, actually. I gotta get one of those. I love that. No, don't touch the ball. Ah, screw it. Here, take it. That's adorable. So, where do we go now? What do we do now? All the bounty hunters in the galaxy are gonna come for you now. This was a very fun episode. The whole series has been fun so far, seriously. There's not a single bad moment so far. I agree with something that I saw the other day, some time ago on Twitter. Star Wars really needs to start phasing out the whole big trilogy movement and start focusing on these small affairs, because they can tell such clear, concise, and start to finish stories so perfectly here with a miniseries format. And this is just the first season. There's gonna be a second season, like, from what I understand, right? Something like that. And I like the whole Mandalorian wave aspect of the character. I really think that they're gonna, I don't know, reveal that he isn't just a regular Mandalorian. I think maybe his parents became a part of the Mandalorian culture. I mean, I can't help but feel that the other Mandalorian warriors, they kinda look down on him for some reason. Maybe something about him makes him not be a complete Mandalorian. Maybe like he's a rookie. Maybe he's half Mandalorian. He's not full Mandalorian. We don't know that. I don't know, something about the character makes it seem like he's not really uh, fitting in at some times. But on the other hand, we also have to agree, the Mandalorians look out for their own, and no matter the criticism that they gave him for working for the Empire and stuff like that, the moment he was in trouble, they all went to help, and that is badass, very badass. True, true. So yeah, that was the third episode of Star Wars: The Mandalorian. It was awesome. I am loving this show so much. The temptation to do another episode today is very, very high, but I really want to pace myself and not post everything. And I don't want this show to end so quickly. I need it to last. So, with that said, if you enjoyed the episode of The Mandalorian, The Sin, or if you enjoyed my reactions to it, please consider subscribing to the channel, leave a like, leave a comment. I love to reply to comments. And as I said on the last video for The Mandalorian, if you want to discuss any spoilers for the show here on the commentary section for this video, please consider using the website www.rot13.com. That's spelled out, not the ROT numeral 13.com, and use its ciphering thingy. You type down what you want to say and let it turn into ROT13 cipher, and that means you can discuss it on your commentary without spoiling it for anyone else. And that it's the way. We don't want any spoilers in the Mandalorian reactions, okay? Thank you for your attention. I hope I see you guys next time. But until then, as usual, bye bye. And may the force be with you.